Flora, one of Skull Knight's oldest and dearest allies, was massacred by Griffith and his army. But why? What role does her death have to play in Griffith's ascension to power? Stay tuned to find out.
Hey everyone, so we have a real nice theory for you today. So
well, if we might say so ourselves.
Yeah, if we might say so ourselves. Sorry for the long wait. We literally were reading a bunch of manga thanks to you guys' suggestions. But while we were doing all this, we stumbled upon a really cool theory.
This is a continuation of what we were talking about when we said we were going to address the tools that Guts would need in order to defeat the God Hand.
Oh yeah, shoot, so I should do the opening for that. Picture in pieces how to defeat the God Hand. Part 2, the Spirit. I love
You're so weird.
Anyways, so okay, what we were thinking about is this, right? Griffith, when he was revived, 2 things he did prior to doing anything else.
Yeah.
He went to see Guts, Rickett, and Casca on the Hill of Swords. That's one major piece. And the second thing was he sent an army to defeat Flora, the witch. But why? We're going to discuss the spirit, and essentially the spirit is the essence, right, that exists inside of all of
Yeah, so it's a non-physical part of you.
Right. And
it's referred to as the soul, the ego, the id. You know, you get the gist, basically.
Alright. We believe that the spirit, well, in the world of Berserk, the true spirit is represented by Guts and the armor, the Berserker armor. But you're probably wondering, well, how the hell this is all tying in? Griffith did 2 things, and it was to eliminate any possible weaknesses he may have. The first weakness was Guts, Casca, and Rickett. He didn't kill any one of those guys there, but he went there to ensure that he didn't have any emotional attachment to it.
I think it might have been a litmus test of sorts. So it's kind of like him saying, okay, let me meet up back with, you know, like these people who are the remainder of the people that were most important to me, and let's see what reaction I have. Let's see how affected or not affected I am by them.
Right. And with Flora, why would he send an entire army for her? She's just one witch.
Yeah.
If he was that threatened by witches and magic, would he not send an army to, you know, try to defeat Elfim? Anyways, and fight against, you know, the Elf King and all those people?
Yeah, because if you think about it, he had 2 of his leading generals that he sent out with the army to go for Flora.
Right.
And we think it's that he knew that she was the keeper of the Berserker armor, and he probably wanted to ensure that Guts didn't get it, or that anybody on Guts' team was not able to have access to it, because it really ups the ante, it really ups the game for them.
Right.
And it makes them a force to be reckoned with, because they have the Berserker armor, and because it feeds off of people's rage, the wearer's rage.
Right. The Berserker armor, where Flora was staying, is not of the actual world.
The human realm, yeah.
Yes.
It's not on the human realm.
It is in the spiritual realm, right? And it ties into the whole spiritual side. Guts, unbeknownst to everyone else, waltzed into this place with, you know, his spirit, which is filled with rage. He actually has like a demon lurking inside of him, or pretty much his alter ego, which is that of the demon dog lurking inside of him. And he stumbles upon this evil armor.
Well, he technically didn't stumble upon it.
Yeah,
technically, going by the story,
it was given to him.
It was given to him deliberately.
Yeah.
That's another story in itself. We're going to link it up here. Our theory about why we think Guts was given the
armor.
Berserker armor.
You're right. So, I don't think, and you can hear from all of us here, right? We don't think...
All of us? Are there people?
Yeah,
there?
I have a demon dog too. No, but... the whole point is, this was done intentionally. Griffith feared something.
Yeah.
He did not send, and he didn't send an army to Elfim. The more I think about it, it's like, hey, it's not because he freed this one witch, which, oh, granted, she's powerful.
Yeah.
But let's be real.
I mean, at the end of the day, they wiped her out. It was like it was like nothing.
She died by fire. Griffith literally caught the sword stroke of a space-time sword in his hand as Femto.
Yeah, yeah. So I think I personally think that was overkill. If you guys have a good reason for why you think Griffith sent the army, don't forget to leave your comments down below. But I think it was overkill.
Yeah, it was.
I really do. Because he could have gone on his own and killed her.
Right.
But for some strange reason, I mean, I don't know what he was expecting there, but he clearly felt threatened by her.
Right. And this ties in because now Guts has the Berserker armor, and we have not seen Guts face off against a God Hand member since wearing the armor. So when he first put on the armor changed. It evolved into what we see now.
Yeah.
So we don't know if there's a ulterior mode or some super mode.
Like kind of like going, what do you call it in Dragon Ball Z?
Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan. Yeah, there might be another level to it. And besides that, Flora had to do all kinds of enchantments to kind of diminish the armor's power in order to protect Guts' spirit.
Yeah, because there's an entity, OD.
Odd. You and these drug references.
I know. The whole point is there's a being existing in the armor that is so powerful. We don't know what entity is that, but it has to tie into his story somehow.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that Griffith went out of his way to get rid of Flora has to tie in with the story. I don't think he just wanted to get rid of Flora, because it's not like Flora was a real ally of Guts. I think he probably just wanted to make sure that nobody on that team received the Berserker armor, but now Guts has it, and he's wearing it, and I think there's nobody more fitting to wear the armor than Guts because of his past and because of the fact that the dwarves made it in such a way that it feeds on negative emotions. And who is more rage-filled and hurt and broken down than Guts?
Yeah.
But unbeknownst to Griffith, he basically created one major weakness for himself, which is that of the demon child, because as we've seen in the manga so far, he's actually saved Casca. So that clearly kind of highlights his link to the demon child. And of course, there is the additional weakness of the Berserker armor, which we mentioned, because we think that Guts is going to be a formidable force, formidable monster that Griffith will have to face off with eventually.
Last thing to leave you with before we go, but think of this. If witches were such a threat to Griffith, why did he not send a team of monsters after Shiriki and the group after Flora died?
Yeah, exactly. Because they basically went away. They went about on their merry way.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys, tell us what you think on comment below. Please let us know, because we were like, wait a minute. How dangerous is the Berserk armor? I mean, the title of the whole series is Berserk.
Yeah.
So we really don't know. For all we know, the fifth angel that is alluded to is existent in... We don't know. That's another theory for another day. But you guys tell us what you think on what we have to say so far.
Okay, guys, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, because we don't buy likes or subscribers on this channel. Never have, never will.
But we want your friendship.
Please follow us and watch our videos. Over and out.
Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out our video. If you haven't already liked it, hit the like button right now. And don't forget to check out the description box. We've got it completely filled out with information and videos that you do not want to miss. Leave your comments and questions down below. Subscribe. Over and out.